Check, check.
All right, Loren Nickel, down to you. What's going on in the pits?
Taylor Hull, can you tell everyone what happened?
Basically, a plug wire fell off, and car was kind of spitting and popping a little bit. I can't believe I was able to keep up with Odie there. I haven't been able to keep up with Odie on 8 cylinders before, much less 7, so that was kind of wild. But the car was, like I say, kind of breaking up and wanting to straighten up several times, and I bumped Odie, and it kind of got him out of shape a little bit, so sorry to Odie. If I'd have let out, he would have, or I would have straightened out, and the run would have been over, and it looked like he kind of started to spin, so I just bumped him a little further forward and straightened him back out, and we finished up, so should be good to go now.
All right, well, the clock is still running. We're at 45 seconds, and I also said you were so mad that run, but you couldn't believe you had as much as you did.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. We're see if we can finish it off and take this thing to top 8.
That clock is still running. We're at 30 seconds. There we go. All good. Guys, back up to you.
Right on. Thank you, Laurent. Getting the nitty-gritty down there with Taylor Hull. And he's pulling out of pits. And it looks like go. Good attitude all around. Regards to transpired here. 10 seconds. Right?
Wow. Yeah. Right in the nick of time. And down to cylinder, sounds like. But we will see the resumption of this battle, and unfortunately, it comes at the end of the bracket, and we can't move forward into the next round, which is grade 8, until we have this battle finished. In it, first half.
Yep.
Now it's time to get the second half and go underway. You know that Taylor Hull was at fault. It may not have any impact on the judging whatsoever because it did not result in a collision. Stopped. Definitely driving aggressively. Get marks for that. Also get some potential down marks for making contact, but Odie stayed in it. So the result basically was we just had a really good battle there.
All right, so second half of this. Tires there. Odie Bakshi, Taylor Hull just side. Remember, we already have Denofa against Kazuki Taguchi. Matt Field versus Dylan Hughes. Frederick Osbo versus Meyer, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. versus the winner of this battle. Battle command out box. Line. Now, Taylor Hull will now lead. Second portion we just saw. Yeah, you got to think ahead right now in regards to. I have to think. A day, event by event.
I think that's right. I think the championship mentality is one battle at a time, and think about what you need to do after the event. And I feel like Odie is so balanced and centered. He's not getting through the next battle. But Taylor Hull, as he said, by his own admission, was surprised he was able to keep up with the grip of Odie. Driving tremendously in certain areas. I really like the way that he attacked outside zone number 2, but now he's got to take the lead against one of the best chase drivers in the game.
Taylor Hull leading that comp cams, next to tires, Liquid Molly, Adam Brock, Cadillac ATSV, Odie Bakshis. Look at that, the Type S lights blowing them up. In that first outside zone, both of them absolutely on fire. Down to that second outside zone, shredding that front bumper, Odie Bakshis. Leaving it all out here on the track, literally and figuratively. That's Taylor Hull in that outside zone. Odie Bakshis right there. Let's see if he's going to give him a little love tap as well. Some great driving by both these drivers. Wow.
That was insane. Odie Bakshis turned it up another level, and it could only have happened because Taylor Hull gave him a great lead run to follow. And that's what we love about this sport, when both drivers are pushing the limits. See that initiation together, Hole is on a high line, but so is Odie Bakshi. He's following it as close as he can. So close on that crossover. Great job there. Stays in the line with Taylor on the crossover out of outside zone 2 into 3. Only right there for a second to reduce angle for a little bit, but right back in the pocket there again. Absolutely incredible.
Just nerves of steel here for Odie Bakshi. I want to see him on the entrance of that third outside zone. It kind of gets lost in the smoke, but you see him dive in. He does make contact, so these guys are battered and banged up, but yeah, you see Odie go and punts it out. Looks like he does drop a tire. If there was dirt, say it was Road Atlanta, you'd see kind of little brown cloud being thrown up there, but
that was the one mistake that he made, right? He went a little bit wide there, and he had to reduce the angle a little bit, kind of catch up on a kind of a tighter line at that point. But overall, it was tremendous from drivers. It's a tough one for the judges here, and obviously a lot of consequence on the line for Odie Bakshi as a championship contender, but also Taylor Hole, who's continued to make his mark on the.
Yeah, just the excitement level that Taylor Hole brings runs, especially here and progressing. Taylor Hole sitting 9th in points overall, but that's not Taylor Hole. Just his determination to get on the box, to get on the podium as you look at it side by side.
Yeah, and so you get side by side. Me looking right now, I'm looking at Hole in the chase position, and I like the way that he attacked outside zone. Right, so the judges are going to be looking at what was the proximity, the line, the duration of proximity has been something that has been spoken about a lot where the contact is made. I mean, you can't get much closer than that. So, car 82 and Odie Bakshi awaiting the judges' result here, the final battle of the top 16.
All right, both these drivers just absolutely knackered. Carbon and Kevlar and metal. Just down. I mean, this has got to be some of the best driving we've seen from Taylor Hole, and you got to love it. All right, let's see what we got. Waiting for the outcome here. Come on, fellas. License registration, please. Shout out to again to Rut, local Georgia boy as well. Andy Johnson, we're going to see you there. Island, a little bit. Evergreen month, July 31st. Hopefully, all you PNW residents buy your tickets now. What's going on here? Ryan, what are we waiting on, everybody? Offerings?
Well, I would imagine there's probably a request for a final replay. Is that what's going on here? Oh. Okay, yeah, so results are in.
Outcome. Right. Like. All right, scores are in. And it looks like a one more time there from Chris Ewell. Ryan Lantan says Odie Bakshi. And one more time. They're going at it again. And boos are pouring over the crowd right now here, Ryan.
I feel like now that the competition staff is going to have to. Can't wait for another one more time. And we are seeing Kazuya Taguchi coming down.
Yeah, here, side by side, Ryan. And Odie leading on the left, Taylor Hole leading on the right.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, right? Like, Odie's chase run was phenomenal. And just made that one mistake that you mentioned in outside zone 3. But Taylor Hole also, in his chase run, did not really give him too much room. I mean, you can't get much closer than that. Talking about halfway through outside zone 3 that he's basically punching his door in.
Yeah, and with that punching of the door, it pushed him out, him being off the edge of the car. I see that, as maybe some of the fans locally or even online just blowing it up saying, why? Well, there's certain aspects, and you guys are critics. They know the sport. They've seen a lot of runs. Overanalyze to the umpteenth degree. Make sure. And again, it was still not unanimous. It was 2-1.
Yeah.
So it gets tough.
The Hawk is not.
Well,
the Osprey.
The Osprey. No. The audacious Osprey.
Can't deal with it.
Here we go. Kazuya Taguchi, our first battle of the Grade 8. Kazuya Taguchi and Chelsea DeNova. Kazuya initiates in that first outside zone. And Chelsea DeNova giving himself some room. Let's see how Kazuya handles this. Up garage, ISR 86. Now into that second outside zone. Kazuya Taguchi absolutely delivering this track. Really favoring his driving style. And all the way through that final outside zone.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, a great lead run by Kazuya Taguchi, and Chelsea DeNova did not let him get away at all.
Yeah, Taguchi kind of making it a little bit clear right there in that lead
How
run.
you doing?
Like, hey, you're going to have to chase down a pretty solid lead run, and he does just that. DeNova in the chase. Like you said, he gives him a little bit of room on initiation here, and you have to wonder if that's him thinking, you know what, I've probably got more grip in the car. I'm going to reel him in here, then stick it door-to-door coming off the zone. Number 1, Taguchi was just at the edge of outside zone 2, so that's an area that DeNova could potentially improve on in his lead. But DeNova surges forward, no contact, stays pretty tight there through the final part of outside zone 2. But Taguchi, solid lead run to kick things off.
Here we are in the Link Engine Man top 8, Grade 8. Nova will now lead. Give chase. And here we go with the second half of this battle. Now Chelsea. There it is, the all-new Toyota. He just debuted the all-new Toyota Tundra. Loaning that vehicle for the entirety of the season. FD 200 TRD Pro that shows durability, stability, and reliability. That to each round so far to the 22 Tundra was just revealed. Look. Are looking at Odie Bakshi's vehicle. That Vortex supercharged. Better days on him. He shredded both the front and rear bumper. Charged LS. Then, second half of this battle, Chelsea out front. Chase position. DC Racing Ditto Tire Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. Chelsea DeNova initiates. Great angle from Chelsea DeNova. Now Chelsea flexing his muscles out front. Kazuya had a great lead run, but Chelsea was maybe tempering the flame as now they go that second outside zone. Transition that final outside zone goes Chelsea. There's that bumper budget that the RTR team always talks about. Chelsea DeNova clicking another bank, another bumper in that bank.
Like people are starting to get the hang of the course now.
Yeah, it got really interesting early on. Where do you think action is back for?
Outside zone.
I would say 1 to 2. That trans off the. Some would just kind of go straight and then bounce out.
Speeds are picking up. You know, it's one of those kind of things that drivers have to recalibrate. In this battle here with DeNova, he does get a gap on Taguchi on outside zone 1. Taguchi came up a little bit short on outside zone 2 space, but kind of stayed in the game for the most part. Didn't really push the pressure there, stayed in the smoke line or right to the side of the smoke line on that final outside zone. But let's take a look at the onset. You can see DeNova starts to walk on Kazuya Taguchi. Now coming down in this section here, really tough part. DeNova's going to hit just the edge. Look how much further on the inside Taguchi is in his chase run. That's a mistake there in the chase for Taguchi, but here, much better. Much more on the line with DeNova and kind of stayed right in proximity. Got some back there. And one more look at it here from the crow's nest. You can That's the area where he walks, and you don't want to give that gap to DeNova. I like the way that he searched forward, and he probably felt like he needed to cut the line here a little bit to gain.
What's up, guys?
For the remainder of
We are back. YouTube only.
Kind of keep it within half a car length.
Should be a nice little
Inches there towards the
nice
end.
little hangout.
Do we have
Some
a verdict?
gears.
Do we have a winner who's moving on to the final four? And we are waiting to find out. Alright, it is unanimous. We get a winner. It is Chelsea DeNova. DeNova
GG's.
gets the win. Chelsea DeNova
How it
gets the
fucking
victory.
goes.
And move on to the final four. Now Ryan Genova shaking things up here as now All-American Machine of the Drift Cave owner, Matt Field. Now Matt called his competition timeout earlier today, right before going into
I wish I could have this chat window transparent with just the text overlaid over the broadcast here. So just basically this black box become a... Can I chroma key? It'd be a bitch to take black out. Probably could. That'll fuck up every image.
That's one right there, right? So
Every one of them.
Plus one more time in boxes. And then
Hey guys, don't remember.
that we're gonna see right hand side of the bracket, which is fire, is basically those
Matt McAfee.
stay in that order. One of those guys goes out, especially if Bakchis goes out in the group 8. That's gonna give bigger advantages.
Well,
Which we're going to see basically in the next 5 to 10.
Well, we've seen 2 one more times between Odie and Odie, right? So we could see 1, 3, 4 in the final four because Chelsea's making real.
Dang. Changing the game there.
So,
Actually, my seat is still back. That's what's going on.
separate them from the rest of the pack.
There we go. I should have scooted forward playing with the controller.
There's Dylan Hughes, road to the top 16. Now he's going against the 6th leader. Matt Field, about his tires.
So this little beamer's been killing it, but can he run with Field, the points leader? We about to find out. Appreciate all the love over on Twitch. If you guys have gone over onto Twitch and given me a follow, almost 100 followers over there. Appreciate it. Oh man, I had a horrible stream on Twitch today. But I don't know if you saw my awesome YouTube short is over 1,000 views already today.
Great posture there, and Dylan
Oh, he straightened up.
Coming off that bank.
Matt Field. Matt Field is a force.
Looks like Dylan has found his sweet spot. And Matt Field, even just a bit sweeter there all the way through the entirety of the course.
Dylan Hughes was playing a really risky game there, but I feel like he had to. And it's going to end up biting him on the first half of this run, but we've seen this aggressive approach from the chase drivers. They accelerate a little bit longer. They try to get in the pocket and stay with that lead driver. Hughes does that. He has to fall off. But
This is such a great camera. He's done right there. It's a 0.
Field coming off the bank, and then he makes that big correction there following that maneuver. And that looked like an independent mistake there that just was coming from an over.
But I'm serious. He was very good. Very good. Let's see, can I?
It just tells you where Dylan is with the vehicle development right now.
Oh, shit. Fucking A. I was trying to make the window bigger and I pressed the X.
Dylan Hughes will
Okay, we got the audio.
fresh air
Let's go get the friggin'.
What do you got? The Permatex, BMW.
Oh, here we go. We're back.
Initiates. And Matt Field right there. Dylan, great angle. Solid initiation. Oh, and we got a tap. Let's see how he handles that. Managed it, no problem. Into that second outside zone. Taking that love tap. Look at that. Continuing on. A great effort from both these guys. An effort and a delivery. Stand and
Damn, he's gapping him.
bringing it across that finish line. Rise.
Let's
A lot of
go.
contact, and that was sick. That was awesome. Absolutely. Just
I would love to actually see a run from the judges' perspective. If they just had an outward facing camera right at the judges, that'd be great. I think they show it at the opening map screen. Let's see here.
Great job by
Oh, the da 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 da.
Big tap. I mean, that's a punch by Matt Field coming off the bank from Dylan Hughes. Doesn't matter. Here I go. I'm going to continue to finish the run. And look at this. Even get some back on Field. His Field kind of gets lost in the smoke for a second, has to find himself, and then finish the run. But I think it's going to come down to the severity of that straight.
I know. I saw it at the beginning.
Slowing down.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was. He was left foot braking on the
We're
bank.
focused, people.
Acceptable by the judges.
This is the top 16.
That's a technique
Then you
that
talk.
drivers use in the modern era
Burnout
to
box.
control these
Talk.
horsepower
Aerial.
vehicles. But I think you're right.
Commercials.
A slight decrease in the smoke line.
More
Dylan Hughes.
commercials.
He may have
Talking.
run into a
Bracket.
similar issue as Brandon Sorensen, but for a different
Replays.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just take a look at
There
it.
we go.
Look at this angle. You can, look at that front left, just absolutely screen checked up.
Oof.
Little break in the.
Yeah. Where's the
We'll
judges?
be looking at the momentum map quite a bit.
To clarify,
There was a with Brandon Sorensen, and right before they get into
No, they
outside
don't
zone
show the
two,
judges.
saw that come into
I
play.
assume
Brandon
they're in here
Sorensen,
in the
top
middle.
32, kind of slowed off that first outside zone. There was a
Yeah, they
collision
gotta
there,
be.
and it went against them.
Gotta be.
So we'll be looking at the momentum map quite a bit.
gets the win and advances on.
Yep.
to Nova
Matt Field,
and
just in
the
time.
Final four. Man,
That's going to be a battle.
turns out to be, again, at first glance, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but at second and third and fifth hit,
Oh, we gotta.
it's not as easy.
Yeah, there's in designing course, kind of a debate that goes about should the course be designed to be challenging for the drivers or easy enough to be fans that promotes close tandem drifting. Now, I more tend to lean the latter. I want to see really close tandem. I want the drivers to be challenged as well, but I want them to be comfortable enough to push the limits of the cars as maximum as they possibly can to give us the greatest possible show. Now, this track is not easy by any stretch of the imagination.
There we go.
Coming off that bank, you've got that crease, you've got kind of that little bit of an orthodox swing to the right, try to get that car into outside zone 2. But so far, it has provided some entertaining moments.
Most definitely. So here we go with the second one more time, the third battle between these gentlemen. And here we go. We are seeing Odi Bakshis. Odi Bakshis will lead. Taylor Hole will chase for the third time between these two gentlemen. Odi Bakshis initiates not as high as we've seen from previous battles. And now comes into that second outside zone. Taylor Hole falls back quite a bit. Not as aggressive as we've seen from them in previous battles. And now into that final outside zone goes Odi Bakshis and Taylor Hole. Unfortunately, maybe a little bit of wear and tear on both the driver and the vehicle.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, take a look at it.
I was trying to crop and make it a better fit on the screen.
This time around, he's kind of able to hold off Taylor Hole.
He's ditching
in
him.
important parts of the track, like this big bank here. He's on a mid-high line. He comes down the right section on outside zone, fills it completely. Taylor just not really given an opportunity to attack
Gapplebees.
on those one more time battles. And even towards the end, he still is able
It's
to
funny
give
how
a car
Taylor's
link
like
there to
known
Odi
as
Bakshis.
this
And so I think
awesome
if
dude
you're
because he's got a
spotted
southern accent and
job on
but he
run number
drives
one, but we still have
like a bully.
the battle left to go.
I've never heard his voice until that clip earlier.
And we will be taking.
I don't know if that was here or on the other stream, but here we go.
No, we will Odie advancing on Osbo and Eve Meyer. Go from getting winner of this battle. So Von Gitt Jr. waits in the wing. Von Gitt Jr. doing battle with the winner here, either Taylor Hull, who's leading, or Odie Bakshi. Taylor Hull initiates. Look at that. You see Odie Bakshi's flexing on him.
Let's go.
But we want to see them mimic that angle and their line. So how is this going to fare?
Let's go.
Run by Taylor Hull. Look at that.
That's exactly what Taylor Ray did against Hull. Dude.
And a real championship contender.
Let's go.
Painfully obvious. Painfully.
Everything about
Let's
that
go.
run said
That was
all
sick.
right?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like there was much more that could be given for both drivers. And that is one of the things I love about this, that you get these moments where they're pushing the cars, they're pushing their own personal skill to the level, their driver skill.
Fucking so close right there.
And leading up to this point, and we're just seeing an incredible performance out of both drivers here in the Great Eight, get into the Final Four. One more time battle, two more time battle may come to a resolution here, but it was not without great performances by both drivers.
Yeah, round of applause for both these drivers, these two gladiators of the sport, Odie Bakshi and Taylor Hull. Slide them left for Odie, right for Taylor Hull. And hey, Taylor, Hull family, great job. But Odie Bakshi gets the win. Odie gets the win, and will be advancing on.
We're gonna get this. Oh no, not that far.
The Great Eight. Excuse me, the Final Four. Excuse me, apologize.
Is that I'm pumped up, or is that something going on with the car?
I think it's like, all right. That's what's up.
I don't know. Somebody said that's a fine.
So
there we go.
Maybe a little bit of frustration. I don't know what's going on there, but regardless, there is Matt Field on some fresh Ford Star wheels. Of course, Falcon tires on the corner.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's taking a licking, man. So, hey, Lorette, you're with Piece of the Bay.
Matt Field, congratulations on your win moving forward. Yeah, today's been a bit of a roller coaster for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a rough one for sure. I think I've done more working on my car and being here at the pits than I have driving it. You know what? We'll take it any way we can get. Eve is about to go out there. He crashed his car the last couple times he went out there, so I'll keep it together and we move on. But track, it's a new track. Everyone up, and that's how you have to be. Driving at 100.
Great attitude by Matt Field, guys.
Right on. Thank you, Lorette, and great job by Lorette Nichols. This was Dylan Hughes and Matt Field. You see that's a hate tap. Nothing lovely about that. This was Dylan Hughes and Matt Field. You see that's a hate tap. Nothing lovely about that. Damon Hughes and Matt. This was Dylan Hughes and Matt Field. You see that's a hate tap. Nothing lovely about that. Damage to the vehicles and in that contact between the gentlemen. Here is how the mid is shaping up, the brackets. So Chelsea Denofa and Field in the Final Four. And now we'll be seeing Frederick Osbo and Eve Meyer. So Switzerland versus Norway. And then, of course, Von Gitt Jr. and Odie Bakshi.
Well, we had some viewers, but everybody took off. They realized they can watch it over on the actual YouTube channel.
Already on the start line. Frederick Osbo, who qualified second against Eve Meyer.
He's in a 750 horsepower BMW. Is that the guy with no front bumper? Somebody said in the comments it was an M2. The M2, the M3, the M4, they all look the same.
I'm just kidding, I don't know.
Yeah, that's him. Fuck yeah. Good job, dude. I don't think he's been up this high.
I'm sorry.
That'd be pretty crazy if he took out Osbo. Osbo's pretty high in the points, too.
Energy drink, Toyota, Supra, the GR
Bop-a-de bop.
Gazoo Racing, and then Eve Meyer in his Drift Force BMW. Initiating into that bay.
See, Osbo knows how to initiate. Clutch kick. Holy shit. Look at that lead run.
Going against the Norwegian Hammer, that second outside zone. Eve Meyer, you can see him
Bruh.
just pedaling back, keeping the control.
Yeah, he's doing his qualifying run.
We saw that
He scored a
earlier from
93, I think, on
today,
qualifying.
Osbo against Rome.
Damn.
One more time battle. So
Damn.
battle the BMWs, right? You saw Rome, and now here Eve Meyer.
Yeah, and Eve definitely having a coming of age moment here in that second outside zone where a lot of guys have been getting into trouble. Really handled that well against Oslo. Notice initiating right at the same time.
Hey guys, we only need 9, excuse me. I only need 9 more subscribers to make it to 300. So if you have anybody you text drift clips to, you're in your drift team, you're whatever, anybody who's about that drifting and wants to consume the content all the time, send them my link, man. Send them my link. They'd love this shit. Oh, we got a ton of thumbs downs. Who's thumbs downs in me?
A solid chase run, but
Let's go see.
Softly.
Who this is? Who this is?
Meyer could really throw down and ruin Osbo's day. Let's see what Eve's got up his sleeve. Eve Meyer initiates, and there's Osbo. No backing down from the Norwegian Hammer.
Dang.
Outside zone, going into the crease, getting into the groove. In that second outside zone. Oh my goodness! Look at that, the gold nose. Just barely letting Eve Meyer that BMW.
Damn, he got you, bruh. Great freaking run.
Look at that. Osbo
Great freaking run.
There. Didn't want to take out another BMW around
GG's.
that, last
GG's.
that outside zone.
The ability for Frederick Osbo to push it up to absolute limit has been pretty apparent in this event. And as we commented in the show open, still kind of waiting to see him have his breakout moment. This might be just it because his chase runs have had these moments. He is literally inches away from the driver in front of him, not for a brief moment, but for a sustained period of time.
Well, we know who won that one.
Is another great example.
What's happening, Honcho? We hanging out.
As a chase driver, so tremendous job all the way around, and looks like he is really getting that vehicle dialed in. Eve, on the other hand, still a great performance from him. He is really making
Here we go.
and creating
Create
some
a
damage
thumbnail.
of his own in this championship chase by having some great results these past few rounds. And he's attacking Frederick Osbo in both positions, but I think Osbo just had a little bit of an edge here.
All right, slide him left for Osbo, right for Eve Meyer. I assume they're going to slide left, and there you have it. Frederick Osbo. Frederick Osbo is going to the Final Four. So we have on that left side, Denofa versus Field, and now on the other side, Osbo versus whoever's going to win our next battle, and that is Odie Bakshi's and Vaughn Gittin Jr. And Ryan, you talked about it earlier. You know, if Odie beats Gittin, that would be our 1, 2, 3, 4, separating themselves from the rest of the pack. So
Happening here.
when we come back, we'll take a short break. Let's get in this Pedal Commander Burnout box. One final battle of the Great 8 to keep this party going. Round 4 of the Formula Jet Pro Championship here at Lake Erie Speedway. This is Borderlands.
Here we go. There's no way to crop. What the shit? Never heard his voice until that earlier. Let's hear on the There's no way to freaking edit that? Really? We're trying here. What's happening, Honcho? How much longer till you're back, man? I want to do a stream where we I get as big a crowd as we can get, Twitch and YouTube, and the day you come back, we all drop in there. Bah, 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 bah. We'll just do this for commercials. Brr. Pretty excited that that silly YouTube short, my front flip to straight buttery tandems with Honcho in the chat, or Honcho up there, right there in the chat. Okay, let's see how that goes. It's pretty cool how you can make videos like during your live stream. That's what I was doing. Since I don't have to drive, I can just do the fun shit. Oh, okay. Let's go, dude. Oh, this is your... I thought this was your original account right here. This is your YouTube account. You got to use it on a... You got kicked off a PlayStation, right?
Down to Boxies and Vaughn Gittin Jr. Gittin trying to make another run for it after the championships last year. We saw him go back-to-back wins in Seattle, the next round coming up, and now trying to make a move here before the halftime break.
Oh, that's fucked, man.
They can do it.
That's bullshit.
Second place points.
Well, let me know if you go live. I'll promote your ass on this silly little stream I'm doing right now.
Lots of storylines pertaining to the championship happening in these final battles.
In our previous round, winners, Osmo.
Here we go. This is gonna be good. 900 horsepower is a lie, Odie.
Right?
And there it is, and Chelsea to Nova. Yep. So,
Who's gonna go? Who's going?
Chelsea to Nova,
Who's going to these?
That's what I thought.
Anybody going to Long Beach or Irwindale?
Could shake things up here.
Washington?
I know the RTR.
I literally could go to all three of those, because Washington, my brother lives like an hour from there, and then I'm in California, so it's you know, 4-hour drive to each of those, roughly. Sounds good, my dude. Let me know. You can probably drop a link in my chat. I don't know if you can, but I'm pretty sure you can.
Really excited about Seattle. Love that track. The vibe up there, really good.
If not, send it to me on Discord and I'll post it.
On moving forward after we give away the carbon fiber trophies. Seattle, of course, St. Louis, Long Beach. That's going to be interesting. Long Beach is normally at the beginning of the season.
I'll support your stuff. You just gotta stop saying
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
racist shit, Honcho.
We did have an event, we had 2 events, a doubleheader at Seattle, and that was great. But it was one of the
You
ones that
get
felt
banned
like
again,
the possibility
bruh.
of having some fans at that track. We ended up
If you would just stop the addiction.
We had to just completely last year.
Just stop, bro.
We at least had competition there. Did not have competition. Amazing to get it back after such a long
To put my daughter to sleep,
experience that we had at Road Atlanta, right? I think it was
I would put on repeat.
back there.
You should do this. YouTube search this in the chat.
I think there's some great history.
Oh shit, what am I typing?
I think we learned a lot. You know, I think maybe even with local organizers, you know, the course they run, you could kind of little swoopy one that they have here.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oh, there it is.
Maybe we've done that at St. Louis. You know, we have that really fast, high speed, utilize that one person. But here we have this.
Play that song, dude. I literally put my daughter to sleep with that song for years.
Map it out. You take a look at all our
And I still pull it out. Like, she's almost 5 now. I still pull it out now, and it's like it's a reggae, but with violin and like soft vocals. Fucking amazing song.
Right there next to Odie Bocci's. One of them, that's Von Gittin Jr. He's got 2. Forsberg has got 3.
Here we go.
Oslo's got 1.
Odie Bocci, Von Gittin Jr.
Messi's got 1. Guys that are still involved. Forsberg's got 3. Odie Bocci seems like he should have 1.
Okay, we'll fix that after this.
He is championship.
Oh! Oh shit! Gabblebees! Oh no, he already made it up. There's supposedly a 400 horsepower difference between these cars.
And you can see Von Gittin Jr. chasing him down. Might be calculating some formulas here as far as, or Odie might just be pulling away from right now. Odie fills all that second outside zone. Von Gittin Jr. now maneuvers.
That's pretty good, pretty damn good run. Oh shit!
As Vaughn gets in the side of Odie Bocci's, that very well might have shut him down. That was a
Hey, we gotta see who's at fault here.
block. That was a slam dance, little Mr. Plowjammer there.
Yeah, but he obviously. Oh, here we go. Right away, we're gonna get the truth serum. We're gonna see if he hit the brakes, because
much as the others, and this is going to be the key point of the battle.
yeah, and I think he has the rear light. So watch this smoke. You'll see the brakes in the smoke.
Odie may be getting a little bit of edge by holding Vaughn off here, but as we get to this third outside zone, this is where we start to see drivers really compress. We get one.
Oh no! I didn't see brake lights.
It looks like Odie was already going deep into that zone, and as he's getting right to the edge, Vaughn taps, and then Odie kind of widens out the apex there and goes off course.
Yeah. Bye bye, Vaughn. Odie to the finals? Is that what's next?
Watch the smoke signal. Does it dissipate?
Oh, spoiler alert. Copa America, spoiler alert. Press mute. I will do this when you can unmute if you do not want to know who won Copa America. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one has like a more of a direct line
Argentina
contact to
1 Copa America.
And taking a look at the
Let's go. Lionel Messi has never won for his country. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Outside zone 3, and some of the line is rubbed away, but there definitely is going to have to be a call made by the judges here.
Man, I'll tell you what, not a corner of Odie's vehicle is safe. That thing is missing.
Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me about it.
Both sides of the car.
Yeah, what can you call him? Can you call him a saltine? You could call me a saltine. That'd be fucking hilarious. But dude, to be real, the origin of the saltine as a white nickname is fucked up. So
take a look at this again here.
I don't use that
just off screen. We're getting our safety car back, so getting one
just as much as the obvious one here.
Out to our right, by the far right hand side of the grandstand. Obviously, the driver's getting back.
I could totally use that to another white dude.
Major mechanical damage here. Let's get the second half on.
But I don't think anyone, if they knew the meaning, would call me that. I'm pretty safe there. Pretty sure. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin with a massive deficit.
Little separation here between the two drivers.
Oh, mega angle to bring it in. I love it. He does that every time. So if you can, he seriously follows the rules so well. Like do a qualifying run as your lead, and he does it every time.
And bring it across the finish line.
Damn, son. Yeah. It's a bummer.
Help, hurt, and also who's at fault? Somebody does need to be deemed at fault.
Well,
in the judging mind.
It's
I mean, Odie Bakchi's
unstopped, right? So
gonna win.
a collision. Somebody
I actually didn't even watch Odie's during this run, so here we go. We got a replay.
Had that not happened, Yvonne,
He's like Conservativeville.
stable initiation to a great line up top. He's on that line, but look at how well it sets him up on that second outside zone. Just beautiful through there. Right there, a little bit of an adjustment. Odie kind of takes advantage. He's just inside the smoke line here. Good.
I mean, it's a good chase. It's a standard. I have the fucking advantage chase. I would say it was even closer than a standard. It was definitely.
Tell us what happened.
Oh, he took his wing off. Interesting. It was definitely an engaged chase, and he's clearly gonna win.
Points at stake. Remember, talking about Odie winning around Chelsea, and let's take a look at the BC Racing overhead side-by-side view. Go for the gold.
Going for the gold, BC
for me,
Racing.
This isn't so much of a comparison. It's really just about trying to figure
I
out.
really love it if they'd sync them. Oh, I guess they're synced. There we go.
Of course, there. As it looks, you know, Odie
Odie's just faster.
There, being on throttle.
That's why. So Odie is runs a faster lap.
That's perfectly fine to keep the car stabilized, moving forward.
But no, he must not. If Vaughn. What?
But look at this. So Vaughn Jr. gets the win.
What?
So second in points, Odie Bakshi.
Yeah, I actually had Torque Drift for a second.
What's up?
Hi guys, talk to you again. We were looking.
Welcome
at
to the stream, Monster Jam.
From the drone.
Let's
The
hear this.
drone, tells all. Can't hide anything in the drone. And you said Odie looked like he lifted actually a couple of times through outside zone.
Oh.
And Vaughn is right there next to him. He doesn't have anywhere to go other than more. So we put the fault on Odie.
Wow.
If you start picking up too much speed, it looks like it's sending.
Dude, that's crazy. So, Monster Jam, yes, I've heard of Torque Drift. I have played it, but it was a long time ago. It was like the beginning of... Nice, dude. It was like... There you go. You can see the track burned in from the previous round, like the lap they always run. I don't know what it is, if it's like that.
I don't think it's inside.
Do they enter right here and do this?
One RTR, two RTR.
It's got to be like right here.
We got Genova versus Field, our points leader, and then we got third in points, Frederick Oswald going against Get.
Then you putts around this way. But it's all flat. Oh, this comes up on the... That's kind of cool. This part right here, that comes up on the bank. That's probably an outer zone, actually, which would be super fun, because that'll fuck shit up. Oh god, that stuff is so disgusting. Are you playing it on, or what are you playing it on? Because I've heard that matters. I would love to get into the dirt circle track stuff. Ever since I drove my RC truck on a dirt oval, like I thought I was gonna hate it. We have like my entire childhood had there's this nice dirt oval. I think it's 3rd Mile, so it's short, it's a small one, but massive race. Oh geez, what's his name? The Quaker State sprint car driver. I was there for his 500th win, and he was like a super mega star in Sprint Cup, or the winged ones, not the sprint cars. That's what it was. It's the green Valvoline car, I think. Valvoline would be yellow. It was a green Quaker State car. But yeah. Super into dirt there. It's kind of cool to go watch because all the lower classes run and it's like bumper cars. But now that I'm more about track riding and track racing, I went with my daughter and it was amazing. Way too overpriced for what it is, but beers are cheap, crowd's awesome, vibes are good. And so that was 3 years ago probably, but since then I've taken my two-wheel drive RC truck, my 1/10 scale Traxxas Slash, to a dirt oval that was like kind of like a mayhem oval, like just bah. And everybody that I drove with was on four-wheel drives, so they were just stab and steer. They would just come in and they would hit the brakes coming into the corner, where my two-wheel drive ass didn't. I just let off, slide in with some little drag brake, slide in and get it, and I'd be drifting like around the outside, passing 3-4 guys, hit the straightaway, point it down, and just dust them. The two-wheel drive Slash goes way faster. I drive a little Toyota SUV. It's a Highlander, Toyota Highlander, but it was I bought this fucking sweet Subaru wagon. 10 days later, the motor went pew! So my friend wanted to upgrade to the new Toyota, so they gave me a smoking deal, practically gave it away. So I took it. It's not what I want. It's not like a long-term thing, but I really needed it at the time, so I got it. And the market's pretty good for it right now, so so if you guys haven't seen my latest 2 YouTube shorts, definitely go check them out. My homie that basically taught me everything I know about get a 2J. Yeah, the 2J would cost more than I paid for the car, so hard pass. I really want to get into a 4Runner. I think a 4Runner with a roof bubble or a roof cage. I think that would be probably what I need. I think I'm gonna do cage because I can throw my easy up and then a couple bins and be done with it. I've got a camping box that is fucking huge, so I would love to compress that down to a smaller thing because it's just too big and I could probably do without it. Alright, so Odie's getting interviewed.
Out that I've encountered this whole for blocks, you know. I think turn fast.
Let's unfuck that up.
Round, and then after one more battles, Taylor Hall you faced on getting junior. Odie, where do you think?
Well, you know, I was really excited about the run and I was having a really good time. And where it went wrong is when I got pushed out of outside zone 3/4 of the way into the zone. I just literally got pushed out. Your car there is not making an awesome grip. There's no banking to it. The smallest nudge moves you a little offline. It was more than a small nudge. I got moved like all the way out to the zone to a point where there's no recovery. If I tried recovering and like get back in throttle like hard to actually get cut inside to the track, I would have rotated like crazy. Like it was nowhere to go. And I'm really bummed out that, you know, apparently tire smoke is the only indicator of vehicle acceleration, and I feel like there's a fundamental problem there. We've been fast through that turn.
That's the wrong replay.
Like we have that turn dialed. We're not blowing off the line there, and that's how I pick up speed and maintain speed in my car. There's certain aspects to throttle modulation and keeping traction down and actually momentum, and I was doing exactly that until I got pushed off the line. So we got to take these, you know. It'll happen again, and it is what it is. I'm
Okay,
I
so
just don't want to lose the points race, you know. I think we had such a thing going. You know, Taylor Hull put up a heck of a fight. We had a lot of practice there. I felt warmed up. I felt really good. That run was felt great, and it was super fun. You know, chasing Vaughn. He's one of the fastest guys out that I've encountered this whole weekend. So
damn, dude, I'm so glad we did the rewind. That is nuts.
So much, Lorette, and well said there. What do you digest there from Odie? Well,
Yeah, send it to someone else.
Agree, right? He was definitely showing some frustration there, and you know that's going to be, I'm sure, a battle.
Come on, don't send this over the freaking
on his experience, but nonetheless,
airwaves. I think they need to change that. I think they need an announcer, and then the stream can just, anybody with their phone can watch the stream.
Stephanie, thanks for watching.
Bump up Wi-Fi. There we go. That's the top 4, guys. Denofa, Asbo, Field, Gittin. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna. What if we get another Mustang final? Sheesh. Yeah, we know who they are.
Here we go, boys.
Oh,
one for the ages. Here at Speedway. Look at that, Chelsea Denofa nosing in, not mimicking that angle, but definitely has the proximity. Let's see how he handles it coming at second outside zone. Matt Field dives in.
Denofa won't like hearing that. So that corner is a lot like on clutch kickers.
Chelsea Denofa and bringing around that last and final outside zone.
Dude, you're done, Matt. You're done, Matt. Fucking Denofa doing the same thing he did to LZ.
From Field and Denofa.
Whooping his
Well, it can be
ass.
argued pretty, I think, successfully that Matt Field has the most momentum in the series right now, and Chelsea Denofa does that diving in approach on the initiation, but he loses a little bit of angle there.
Good luck, man.
Proximity, and is back in the fight pretty quickly, but that was a mistake by Denofa in the chase position. Matt Field filling that second
I hope Honcho is off getting his stream set up, getting ready to rock.
Not let him run away. Field right at the edge of that outside zone 3, maybe a right rear tire on that outside line.
Oh, the
but
double
a great
music
way
is
to start
rough.
the Final Four.
Exactly what we see, like it, where we're a lot of contact previously. Now,
So that echo you hear is not the stream, it is the announcer on the stream to the speakers into the stands. Kinda sucks.
You want to stay within the spirit of drifting, but you don't want to kind of get all these different analytics. So here we go. Chelsea Denofa out front. Matt Field at chase position.
Oh, bye.
Matt Field goes for it. Chelsea Denofa looking a lot more settled, more angle, but Field, watch this. He's going to come in here on the second. Oh, and there was the crease.
If you watch the stream, you would know what I'm talking about with the stock billboard, how I was running the wall, and then as soon as I got to the stock billboard, I would dive in. That's what Chelsea's doing. He's running the same angle on initiation, just perfect, and then as soon as he gets to that billboard, it's like he downshifts and pitches all the angle and just comes down the bank. It's exactly what I was trying to do on CarX freaking an hour ago. Or what are we at? An hour and a half ago.
But Denofa, look how deep he is into that outside zone. Beautiful job, big angle there.
Let's go.
Hit inside line, and then Matt Field surging forward there, straightens out, then goes
Okay, well,
off course on the transition from 2 to 3.
Field, so absolutely Matt Field, one driver more than the
Here
other.
we go.
Line left,
Yep.
Denofa, right Field, and
Yeah.
Chelsea Denofa gets the win. He's going to
Gonna
the
do a
finals
Bernie?
as our most recent
Now
winner,
Vaughn's
Matt
getting
Field from
amped.
Jersey,
He's getting so focused right now.
gets knocked out.
Oh, no Bernies. Respect.
Denofa both at 17.
Yeah, so yeah, awesome.
This is gonna be good.
Play, so whoever separated by Harris here. Final Four Type S Touring Products, the official lighting of Formula Drift. Here's
Let's
the other
go.
side of the Final Four bracket. 2 champions, 3 championships between the two.
As a reminder, I am 9 subs away from the beloved 300 because we like round numbers around these parts. If you have friends that you share clips with from drifting, or they drift in real life with you or something like that, send them my link. Send them my way. Let's hang out. Let's do it. I'm sure they're on YouTube. They're probably on Twitch. Let's go. Let's grow this.
and all
Let's
that.
do this.
But I'm sure he wants Osbo to
Renegade
lose
is
to not advance and
nearing
potentially
1,000
gain more
subs,
ground
so they're
going against Denofa, and then
24-hour
winning. That would separate him even more.
streams with maybe something going on will be over soon.
Osbo and get
Can't wait for that
19.
because I
Who's
think
going
the
against
quality
Denofa?
fell on
Finals?
his
Is it gonna
face
be all RCR,
from
Funhammer,
before,
or is Frederick Osbo third in points?
but nobody asked me, so I'll shut the fuck up now.
Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Oh yeah, look at him playing games, doing forwards, backwards. Savage.
Here we go.
There's the lights.
Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Is Osbo that fast?
Toyota GR Supra.
Oh shit, maybe he is.
In that first outside zone. Got gold and chrome. Ripping around the track. Frederick Osbo, Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Dude, you check the plugs after this. Vaughn Gittin's using all the limiter.
Now look at that. Frederick Osbo pulling that front right after
I don't think Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s done clutch kickers track before. Dang.
What do you think?
Osbo's gonna break the Mustang final.
A lot of this is driving all out, and
Fuck yeah, he's driving all out.
tire to be powerful on your lead as you can in your chase. Vaughn does give Osbo a bit of some room there. Reels him in
What
here
if
in
Vaughn
outside zone
walks
two,
in
but
on
Osbo is
the
driving
next battle?
incredibly in that lead position, right? Filling outside zone 2, entering
I mean,
3,
Vaughn's
driving right at the edge
gonna
of the
lose
course
out on
there.
proximity,
Going
which is
a little
crazy
bit wide on 3
for the
as we're starting to
horsepower
see
claims.
Some of those lines get rubbed out, and this time Vaughn was not able to stay as
Look at that
smooth as he was
smoke.
to Odie on that
Jeez,
previous
oh.
run, which has turned out to be a controversial battle. But now they will switch things up, and we'll see if Osbo can continue that tear here in his chase run against Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Here we go, the second half.
Here we go. Let's go. Who's going to the finals? I think it's going to be Senor Frederick. Oh, wow. He is ditched.
As he goes against the Norwegian Hammer. The professional fun hammer into that second outside zone.
Dude.
Osbo.
Vaughn is...
Dumped in his
No! Shit! Oh, my God.
They might be out of tire, Ryan.
Yep.
I believe
Oh,
both
my
drivers-
gosh.
Essentially DB'd for Osbo.
I'm not seeing the right side. What left
See,
side? Oh
see.
boy.
No, he blew a shock.
Yeah.
He blew a shock.
It kind of I think it happened on initiation, potentially, but not
No,
100%
that's
about
a...
that.
Look how it's leaning.
I noticed that there was something a little janky going on with Osbo, and then it started to get more out of whack as he left outside zone. Now, it's
Is
not
he
gonna
on the
matter
track?
because this is the second half of the run. The run is going to be judged as is, but
Boom,
watch, see right there.
immediately before even initiated.
Yeah, it was almost as if it was coming off, leading up, and right now
Wait, the
he's in
bead came
no position
off?
to fight. But let's watch Vaughn.
What happened
Let's
there?
see what happens with Vaughn on that transition. He leaves 2, he comes into 3. Oh, he angles up. And
Yeah.
he might have straightened out there.
You think?
You think?
I mean to make it sound like
Smart ass?
Well, the straightening out to an incomplete
Broken.
is what we're
No, I
trying to
totally know,
ascertain
yeah.
here. but
Here, this will tell
definitely
us. If we stay on this
could be a
camera, it'll
factor
tell
of
us.
an unchaseable lead as well. So this is
So
going to give
Vaughn
us
is
a good
right here is where he
bird's-eye view.
over-rotates.
Osbo's massively fighting the car, and we should watch him.
Whoa. Oh, he
So it's
countered.
definitely, it's definitely like a big reinitiation.
That's an
Yeah.
unchaseable lead
So,
run.
Yes.
let's assume
Yes, it is.
completes
Yeah.
on both drivers
Okay.
on the second run.
So
Goes back to the first, right?
I hate it, but they're probably going to do
Goes back
one
to
more
the first,
time.
did better on the first.
And Osbo's going to call a comp timeout to fix that rear shock. Or rear left suspension, whatever it is.
Things get interesting.
Being omped.
Umped.
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm watching the left-hand side of the screen. All I want to try to figure out is if it's an incomplete from both drivers on the right-hand side of the screen, who did better in their respective positions on the left-hand side. And this is, does Osbo edge him out here? Does Vaughn stay in the fight? Definitely some moments by both drivers.
It's going to one more time.
Going from
These judges are fucking scared.
one more time.
Yeah, there we go. The chat is fucking pissed because Von Gitten's there. There's no fucking way they're gonna give it to Von Gittin Jr. It's Osbo or it's one more time.
Before Osbo, the run is
because he's zeros right there.
So if Von incompletes there and then Osbo incompletes there, even though they're independent, the run would be over the moment that Von Gittin Jr.
It would seem like it would be the Osbo zero is because they're getting zero. Because it was no longer a chaseable run, so you can't.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Oh shit, they're flatbedding him.
Rotating, coming up to zone 3, straightens up, gets the car. You can see the rubber from here. You can see it straightens very far inside of that corner.
This is the rough part about watching it live.
As well.
For real though.
Important because as soon as the lead car straightens, run is over. Chase car. Watch Vaughn here.
See.
Right there.
Right. Maybe I'm ready to be an announcer and judge.
Write the rules this way. You don't want to lead car complete chase car to keep past potentially a car that is spun out or hit that. So we've always had the rule. Car is the one that sets the tone. Let's say battle. Car incomplete.
Yep.
At that point in time, Osbo car broke at initiation, but he tried to limp it all the way to that point.
Just doing some.
Okay, I'm done.
So let me simplify it here. Osbo's incomplete.
Doing some socials.
Not relevant in this particular instance because once Vaughn incompletes and Osbo has not incomplete, run is over. Osbo is not given an incomplete in this circumstance, which means that Vaughn has an incomplete, Osbo doesn't. Osbo has 2 runs, Vaughn doesn't have.
That is a perfect
Yes.
run right now. And that comes down basically right now. If Vaughn loses because of that.
I think you should go ahead and put your score in then.
Right. Yeah, that was a crazy turn of events. Vaughn Gittin Jr. Still pumped, but I like how Shane elaborated the finite details that develop, similar to that of the Grand Prix and that Rome, that coming, developing and progressing.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad that was pointed out because that is something
I do
that
this
should
shit
be
all the time.
protested by Osbo's team. If it turns out that what Ryan says is in agreement with the other judges, and it turned out that they made a mistake and didn't incomplete that situation for Vaughn.
This is the problem. I have I have my regular like post my children things or and then I have like.
We talked about that. Here we go. Sliding left for Osbo, sliding right for Vaughn Gittin Jr. Who's going against Chelsea Nova in the finals. 1 vote for Frederick Osbo, 2 votes for Frederick Osbo. Osbo is going to the finals.
Rip.
Great elaboration by
Vaughn.
Ryan Montana on behalf of the judges. It is
Appreciate the judges' commentary because that matters.
Working on his vehicle, and Ryan, keep in mind, we do give them an allotted amount of
Welcome to
time.
the stream. If anybody's left, what's happening?
He will not get third
Appreciate
place. Will not
you.
hold carbon fiber.
Honcho, you getting your stuff ready? We're headed to the finals, bruh.
Osbo, who was in third place, could potentially surpass that of Odie Bakshi's in the point.
It's still unclear to me, not the result, but what happened to Osbo's.
Yeah, that's not the first time we've seen that, where he jumps like a truck. What was? As he goes in, it wasn't under angle. That's what's like. It wasn't under.
That's awesome. Yeah, that might be over your head for you young bucks about that song he just quoted.
When we come back, we'll get an update on what's going on in the Norwegian
Tweet, tweet.
We saw, as you said earlier, Papadakis.
Be sure to check out my Twitter, link in the description below. Just posting up my YouTube short that I made today. Dropped just at the beginning of my stream, trying to bring some people into the stream, but it didn't quite pan out. And that's okay, because that's what happens. That's how it goes. shoot. Dang. Come on, they can fix that. They can fix that rear suspension. They've got crazy process. Here we go. I'll just do this now. Let's go here. Oh, wait. What? What? God damn it, Bobby. It's a screen. See, that's not fit to screen. There, we'll just go with that. Sorta, kinda, like... It's like chopped off. So there's no men's journal there? FD feed. What's happening? What the f... No bounds. There we go. Oh boy. I don't understand why it's so wide. Oh, now I do. Never mind. Burp. There we go. That'll do. Is it too far over? There we go. Of whatever run this is. Some old footy from the last round. Figure it was kind of cool. We got the finals coming up next. I'm gonna go fetch a cold one. BRB. Look at that. New shocks. There we go. It's a little better this way. I've got the chat right here. You're right there. Chat's right there. It's like I'm talking to you now. Tire fire.
Kevin Wells is in the pit. He's got a clock there that says 7 minutes. What that 7 minutes elaborate? How much time does Freddie have? Because he have 7 minutes.
Yeah, in the transition to Final Four finals, when we have a situation like this, there is a 7-minute time allotment. And actually, this was out of Chelsea, Denofa, and Vaughn last year in Seattle. Give them a maximum amount, 7 minutes. Get the car ready to go. And if he's not ready to go, he will have to bow out of competition. However, he still has his timeout, so add another 5 minutes on top of that. But he is not given an amount of time. He gets 7 minutes by the way right now situation. If that expires, he does need that competition timeout.
Oh, I'm looking at a little conversation between getting an Osmo.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure the mind reading comment there is.
I want to hear this.
I know. But you were 10 cars back, like you're not going to be able to see. I know, right? You got to focus.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the mind reading comment has to do with anything. The judges didn't really have to mind read anything. All they had to do was determine, did Frederick Osbo, did Vaughn Gittin Jr. incomplete prior to, and that's pretty.
Speaking of mind reading, he speculated what the sound maybe absolutely louder up here. Also, speaking of mind reading, might be mind games because guess what he's going. So you know, Jeff Papadakis. Hey, he's got to focus. Lorette, I hear you down there. Lorette, what's up?
Damn.
Obviously,
This is getting spicy. There needs to be more fucking people watching this shit. There's 13,500 watching their stream. There's 3 watching mine. What's up? What's up?
But
I hope they get it fixed because fuck that shit.
the guys right now working really hard on the driver's side. Tire down here. I don't know if they're working on tie rod.
I'm trying to take off a bent one, Lorette. Lorette's awesome.
Hey, Frederick. Guys are trying to fix back here.
Sorry, Lorette, one more time. Yeah, we're trying to fix the car. Suspension broke, and I was doing everything I could to make it to that run. Broke early on. I was hanging on for dear life until I got into turn 3. Saw a big smoke screen there with JR the opposite way. And I was like, holy, what happened there? That was a really weird turn of events. Obviously, the broken car, we kind of got gifted it a little bit, but that's the way we are, and I had a good. Now we're just trying to fix the car.
A bit late to the conversation that you and Vaughn were having. What was he?
Oh, I think Vaughn, they're fishing for for a protest. Totally in the right to do. I totally get it. This is not the way we're on. It's also not the way. We'll see what happens. We're just over here ready to rock again. And I'd love to do
Vaughn
it again.
Gittin is completely out of his fucking mind. What are you talking about, dude?
Thank you, Frederick.
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Lorette. I'd definitely love for you to get some work. You know, getting prepared for battle. Not as frantic, but you can see Aldo and the boys down there on the vehicle. And that whole Wisefab corner being popped out. So,
Good job, guys. Get it done. It's got to be halfway there.
Are the parts they're replacing? Also, you got to think about alignment. Again, they have the corner go, but
yeah, they're gonna call their 5-minute timeout or their 5-minute comp timeout to do just the alignment alone. You can't go out there without aligning the car.
I have to. It'd be silly for them not. Over the side of the Rockstar.
The shit happening right here at his window reminded me of the Seahawks-Niners NFC Championship where they shoved a microphone and camera in Richard Sherman's face right after the most intense battle of the entire playoffs with two hated people, or people that hate each other. Come on, guys. You got it. Those are some big fucking axles.
Osbo is Papadoc.
Oh shit.
Again, Adam Jabay, thank all the fans. Remember,
Almost 14,000 viewers. The drama is probably
July 30 and 31st,
spreading out.
July 30th. That is our next round of competition. Only, not pro and pro spec. That is in Seattle. Okay. Worldwide Technology Raceway. Just outside of St. Louis, Madison, Illinois, across the Mississippi. Round 6 and round 3. Spec champion. A pro spec. That's August 27th and 28th. And there's Long Beach, California, September 18th. Because next weekend will be at seconds on. Obviously not going to be. The question is, fires, they'll obviously call their timeout, and that would only be 5-minute allotment. So
come on, guys. They got it. They start bolting some shit on. Are they still removing parts? Because if they can bolt some shit on and get it going, you only need like probably 45 seconds, maybe a minute to do the alignment. I assume the piece that they're replacing is already set close to where it was.
Kevin, that clock back up there. Got it. So when we come back, 5 minutes is ticking, and the plot thickens. Round 4, the Formula Drift Pro
Nice.
Championship. Jared Deanna, Ryan Sage, Lorette Nickel, your tour guides, but more importantly, an all NATO tire final. Will Osbo get his Toyota Supra and his team?
This is gonna be crazy.
Heroes, getting the camera, getting the spotlight, all hands on
I think
deck.
Field might have done a buy run for his win last round, so I hope they don't do that shit again. That would suck. Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah. It's pretty freaking hilarious how Osbo knew exactly what Vaughn was doing about with the fishing for a soundbite, essentially. Hey, Vaughn's a he's a hustler, man. Sounds kind of cool. It rips the paracord off, but it sounds cool. I think that means there's too much loose metal in here. Uh-oh. Can you see that? Let me see. Oh man, that's no bueno. Uh-oh. Here's your live review, guys. This is why you don't buy eBay handbrakes. Okay, they got the camera on their pits, Osbo pits. It's got to be getting close. That's gonna be some bullshit if they don't get it running. Minute and a half. They better be able to do an alignment. It's a bummer. That's gonna be a super freaking bummer.
Matt, 12 minutes. They're checking clearance. Brake rotor's not on. Brake caliper's not on.
Damn.
This is looking dismal for Osbo.
That
yes,
freaking sucks, dude.
Matt Vaughn Jr., but I believe, yeah, there's no way. Right, they need. It's going to be a wrap.
That sucks. And buffering. That also sucks. Fucking shit. What is going on? There's less people watching right now. $240. What? Same song. Is that the same song?
Dripping.
Jeez.
Second clock. Yeah, so we've gone through 12 minutes. They're checking.
Oh,
brake rotor's not on. Brake caliper's not on. Fine, this is looking dismal. Osbo. Yes, he does it.
Come on! Man, this is rough. The internet just basically went bye-bye.
No, maybe this was supposed to go down. We got to take the bad. We got get not to make it. I would have loved to battle Chelsea. I think I had a better car. I didn't know. And overall, qualified second. campaign. So thank you guys, all of y'all that stayed all the way through the night. Thank you.
He's a pro. The first time I saw this guy, I thought, fuck that guy. But respect, because he knows he got burned, but it was righted, but now he can't even finish. So I'm curious, is he was there a moment where you could, did he take an impact that broke it? And it's buffering. Buffering. Put that music back on, huh? Oh man. Everything's failing. Here we go.
I'm not sure the mind reading comment there.
I want to hear this.
Dude, that was so good. That was so juicy. Oof. Well, stream's failing, guys. We know who won. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next time.